Comes the 1-0. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by it.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Yasmani Tomas runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. The 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up. One out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Fletcher Purcell. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dyson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, hitting at an even 220 on the year. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
On the ground softly towards second. He's got to hurry, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Ready now, Adam Jones. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Throw goes over to third. Throw won't get him. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Striding in, Rougned Odor. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Santana now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And he is out on the tag. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Stepping up now, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Richie Del Carmen is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now it's Mark Hanna. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. Not the shiniest at batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, but not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cabrera into shallow center. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Chris Davis. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. This one's flared toward left center. And here's Tomas to make the catch, and that's the third out of the inning. Striding in once again, David Dahl. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
So it was a strikeout looking there. David Dahl goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Fletcher Purcell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dyson on the run. And that's the 3rd out. So stepping in, Danny Santana. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grichuk has it in his tracks. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Gerard Dyson. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is going to be a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. He drew a walk his first time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. From the stretch, Dyson off for second. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. He'll try it again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Trevor Story comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rendell Grichuk is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dyson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Richie Del Carmen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he's out on a strong throw. So striding in, Mark Hanna. He reached on a single in his first try. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Dyson shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The fourth for the Orioles, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 2,
striding into the box, Chris Davis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Puig. 1 out. Digging in, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled straight back. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grichuk moving in, and this will land foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And there he goes towards second. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. On the move again from first. Taken for strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Now batting,
so coming to the plate, Matt Wieters. He flew out in his last at bat. Ball 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Yasiel Puig comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Odor under it to put it away for the first out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, David Dahl.
fielder,
He struck out
David
twice thus far,
Dahl.
so we'll see if he can fare any better here. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Digging in, Danny Santana. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Puig. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Gerard Dyson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Dyson.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So digging in now, Adam Jones. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dahl ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. Here's Carlos Santana. Now. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. 1-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig is after it, and it's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
This is popped up. Calling for it, Purcell. He makes the play, and that. Here's Yasmani Tomas. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman.
Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now another 2-2. Ripped down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Ready for another shot now. Fletcher Purcell 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Lined hard toward right center. Dyson is there. 2 gone. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0-for-1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a neck high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Scorched to third. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Davis now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Designated hitter.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Story brings it in. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
Dahl is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Richie Del Carmen. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Mark Canha. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. In now is Yasiel Puig. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Runners off for second. This one's down to third. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he is in there.
The batter, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-1, here it is. And there's ball 2 now.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Tough slider down low for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time.
Ready once again, Danny Santana. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Danny Santana.
This is on the ground over to first. Purcell comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. He's set. Here it comes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. They put the tag on, and he is out at third. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up, and that will conclude matters. Stepping in and ready for another shot is Manny Tomas. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Ready for another chance? Fletcher Purcell. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jose Tejada is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 24, Jose Tejada.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 0-2, here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
Second baseman, Richie Del Carmen.
Richie Del Carmen is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Runners on the move for second. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now a flare out toward right center. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Rougned Odor. Wade LeBlanc is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Mookie Betts.
Raymond Armas will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 14, Raymond Armas.
Throw over to first. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now batting.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Here's the 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Digging in, Mark Canha is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding in, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. In there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. David Dahl stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
First baseman number 21.
Stepping into the box, Fletcher Purcell. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. And he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much.
And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge.